Are you recording? So you're recording? Don't stop it.
Okay.
You still recording?
Yeah.
Good. Right then. So then, we have a sheet here of drums. I'll send a picture across. So, we have some things, and I think the best thing to do is just to show you how to play them. There's 3 different combinations of drum beats. So the first one, I think I showed you a long time ago, was the straight 4/4 beat that's in every single song going. And that goes a little bit like this. And that, if you look on the sheet, you probably remember you count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're always counting to 4 on the hi-hat. On 1, you hit the bass drum. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on 3, you're hitting the snare drum. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Putting them together, you probably already know this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Speeding it up a bit and playing it at a normal pace, you'll hear it in normal music like this. So that's written on the sheet. Now there's another one I want you to play. Now that's this one just underneath it, and it's marked. And that's putting 2 bass drum hits in. There is also a cymbal hit in there. You don't have to do the cymbal hit, that's marked in yellow. I have coloured them all in as well, hopefully you'll understand. So the bass drums, there's an extra bass drum you want to put in on this second one. I don't know if Joel's already taught you this, but it goes like this. So you started off with your 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the hi-hat. You can do it on the hi-hat. If it's easier, you can do it on the ride. Some people find it easier to play on the ride. Some people like having the hands like this so they're not tied over when they first begin. So you could play it like this. Makes it a lot easier to go across and hit a cymbal. Maybe because you have got that set up a bit like mine. So let's play it on the ride so it's easier to see what I'm doing. So this second beat has 2 bass drum hits in, 1 and 2. We go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's bass drum on 1, bass drum on 2. So you had a gap before on 2, but this time you fill in the gap on 2 with a bass drum. So 1, 2, 4. So it's not every time, I've just drawn it on there for you to do. You can hear it when I'm playing. It'll be like this. Hopefully that came through on the camera. Is you're doing 1 hit, and then the next time round you do 2 hits. Now on that same sheet, if you get that far, you can do a cymbal hit. So we'll try this now. Do you want to stand a bit further back? So that cymbal's going to ring out, I bet you. So this is what it sounds like with the cymbal hit. You'll see I've marked an arrow down. Instead of hitting the hi-hat on 1, you hit a cymbal on 1 instead. But this is only once every so often. So you could be playing along. cymbal hit on 1. So hopefully you've got thus far. Now the third sheet is the hardest sheet. Now this isn't going to be easy, I'm not going to lie. And this is a bit of a snare drum roll, because you're going to be hitting the snare drum and the bass drum quite a lot. Now it sounds played at full speed like this. Now you could do 3 cymbal hits if you want, because you got 3 cymbals as well, but that's just for extra emphasis. So if you want to, you can play it like I've said. The cymbal hits that are marked in yellow, you can hit the cymbals if you feel comfortable doing so. If you do, it might throw you off your rhythm, and once you're thrown off your rhythm, that's it, you'll have to start again, as you probably well know. So as the drawing states, we'll go through each one just again quickly what they sound like played. So you can rewind and watch it again. Do you want to come over here, Hannah, and just look at maybe straight over me playing? Maybe so you can see the bass drum. Maybe if you were over here.
It's a bit too dark.
Can you see the bass drum?
Yeah, but you can't see the pedal move.
You can't see the pedal move. Just come right out, I can play back here.
Can you move your drink?
Oh, there's a drink there. Yeah. Can you? So you can see the pedal as well. Can you see the
I
pedal?
can't see anything.
You can't see the pedal on the
No,
camera.
it's not a good enough angle.
Can you see my foot move though?
Yeah, but it's really dark.
That's not good, is it? All right. So the first drum beat goes as such. The second drum beat goes as such. The third drum beat I'll play a little bit slower. Yeah. So that's the third drum beat. To be honest, I haven't spoken through the third drum beat. Now the third drum beat, it doesn't, the snare hits don't land on the numbers. You'll notice that they're in between the numbers, these hits. So it's 1, 2, 3. That's about as easy as this drum beat gets, is 1 to 3. You get 1, 2, and then on the 3 you hit the snare drum. Then on the 4th, you hit the hi-hat. So it sounds, the first part of this bar looks normal, like a normal drum beat, but then after that, before you come down for 1 again, you've got to hit the snare drum. So it's... So it's like you're crossing hands. You're doing a bit of a drum roll, but like this. And then to end it off, you come back on time on the 3. It'll take a lot of practice, but I'm sure you can do it. If not, you'll moid in my face. Right, pause that video, I'll send it.